What if I told you that one simple clay pot, buried beneath your garden, could quietly water your plants for months without hoses, without electricity, and almost without your involvement? Most people don't realize that long before modern irrigation systems existed, ancient farmers had already mastered water efficiency using something far simpler, far more patient, and far more reliable. This method wasn't built for convenience. It was built for survival. And by the time you understand the deeper implications of this system, especially toward the end, you'll begin to see why this forgotten technique may be more relevant today than ever before. The idea is deceptively simple. A porous, unglazed clay pot is buried in the soil near plant roots, leaving only its opening above the surface. It is filled with water, covered, and left alone, slowly, almost invisibly. The pot releases water through its microscopic pores, but only when the surrounding soil is dry. When the soil becomes moist, the flow slows or stops entirely. It responds naturally. No timers, no sensors, just physics and balance. It waters plants exactly when they need it. No more, no less. This ancient method, often referred to as Olla irrigation, dates back thousands of years, with evidence found in regions where water scarcity was not an inconvenience but a constant threat. In parts of northern Africa, China, and the Middle East, farmers depended on this system to grow food in harsh, unforgiving climates. These were not experimental techniques. They were proven lifelines. And yet, over time, as agriculture became industrialized, this quiet, efficient system was replaced by faster, more uniform methods. Methods that required more water, more energy, and more constant attention. But here's what's remarkable. The clay pot never stopped working. It didn't become obsolete. It was simply overlooked. Today, as water scarcity becomes an increasing concern and weather patterns grow more unpredictable, this ancient method is quietly returning, not as a trend, but as a necessity. Because when you bury a clay pot in your garden, something profound begins to happen beneath the surface. Plant roots grow toward the consistent moisture source. They become deeper, stronger, and more resilient. Instead of relying on frequent surface watering, plants develop systems that can withstand drought and heat far more effectively, and the water savings are significant. Traditional watering methods often lose a large portion of water to evaporation, runoff, and wind, but buried clay pots deliver water directly where it matters most at the root zone. This can reduce water usage dramatically, sometimes by more than half. In hot, dry climates, where every drop counts, that difference isn't just efficient, it's critical. There is also a hidden benefit that many gardeners don't immediately notice. Soil health improves. Because the moisture is consistent and gentle, the soil structure remains intact. Beneficial microbes thrive. Fungal networks expand. Nutrients become more available. Instead of cycling between dry and overwatered conditions, the soil maintains a stable environment where life can flourish. Over time, the garden becomes not just productive, but regenerative. And perhaps most importantly, this system changes your relationship with your garden. Modern irrigation systems demand constant involvement adjustments, monitoring, repairs. The buried clay pot asks for something different. It asks for trust. You fill it once, and it continues working quietly in the background, day after day, sometimes for a week or more before needing attention again, depending on the size of the pot and the environment. This creates a kind of independence that is increasingly rare. If the power goes out, the system continues. If you travel, it continues. If you forget for a few days, it continues. It doesn't rely on external inputs. It simply works. And in a world where so many systems are fragile and dependent, that kind of reliability becomes incredibly valuable. As you expand this method, adding multiple pots across a garden bed or integrating them into raised beds, you begin to see its full potential. Entire sections of your garden can become self-regulating. Water is no longer something you constantly manage. It becomes something the system manages for you. And this is where the deeper shift begins. You're no longer reacting to your garden's needs. You're designing a system that anticipates them. This is not just about saving water. It's about rethinking how we grow food. For decades, Modern gardening has prioritized convenience and speed, often at the cost of efficiency and resilience. But systems like this remind us that slower, simpler methods can often outperform complex ones, especially under stress, especially in extreme conditions. And those conditions are becoming more common. Longer summers, irregular rainfall, increasing restrictions on water use. In this new reality, systems that depend on abundance begin to fail, but systems built on efficiency continue to function. The buried clay pot doesn't waste water. It doesn't require pressure. It doesn't break down under heat. It was designed centuries ago for exactly the kind of challenges we are beginning to face again. So why did we forget it? Not because it didn't work, but because it didn't fit into a system built on scale, speed, and consumption. It didn't require constant upgrades. It didn't depend on products or infrastructure. It gave control back to the individual gardener, and over time, that kind of simplicity was replaced. But now, quietly, it's returning. In backyard gardens, in raised beds, in places where people are choosing resilience over convenience, where they are planting not just for yield, but for security, for independence, for peace of mind. Because once you try it, once you see how your plants respond, how the soil improves, how little effort it actually requires, you begin to understand something important. This wasn't just an old method. It was a better one for certain conditions. And those conditions are no longer rare. So, the question isn't whether this system works. It always has. The real question is whether we are ready to use it again. Because sometimes, the most powerful solutions are not the newest ones. They are the ones that endured, quietly, patiently, waiting to be rediscovered.